That's what's up. So we're live right now. What it is, what's going on, y'all? So Weezy the legend, Swerve Nice here. I'm here with my boy Vincent, aka Young Breezy. You know what I'm saying? I'm always glad to have a live stream with this dude. What's going on, Vincent? How's everything? How you feeling tonight?
Feeling pretty good yourself?
I can't complain too much, nah, man. But so, long
Yeah.
story short, this live stream, it's about it all started with Innovation Yu-Gi-Oh's live stream, and I was just told that VCTRFS just made a video not so long ago, and it's just starting a whole bunch of shit. And well, basically, now it's time for me to sit there, put my little input. You know what I'm saying? Um, well, long story short, this community is garbage. Now, a lot of people they probably gonna agree with me, they're gonna disagree with me, but you really have to sit there and give me a strong reason as to why it's not garbage. And let me get my points across before I'll have my boy Vincent talk or anybody else that wants to jump on. Right. So, long story short, the reason why I feel like this community is garbage is because, well, for one, there's not really no entertainment in this industry anymore. Everybody I feel like is on their, how can you say, their informative shit. Like everybody's on this PBS shit. You know what I'm saying? Suddenly now it's not, there's no drive, there's no, I don't want to say innovation because that's kind of cliche, whatever, you know what I'm saying, to bring that up. But there's no diversity. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody's an informant when it comes to this Yugi shit. And basically, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's on this ebook shit. Like we just watch these videos to see what the fuck is going on with the Yugi community when we could just click a link and read up on the same shit. Now, I mean, I feel like Lithium does the same shit. I feel like House of Champs does the same shit. All these other guys, like they just bring a new spectrum of knowledge. And I'm not trying to knock them. That's great. But whatever happened to the entertainment? Whatever happened to the aspect that made people like individuals? You understand what I'm saying? I feel like
Yeah.
there's not a lot of that anymore. And also the reason why I feel like this community is garbage is because what Vincent just said before we went live, you know, when I started, right, it was on some shit like, the community, it wasn't, I'm not trying to say it was on some Mr. Rogers neighborhood type shit, because that'll be corny. But you know what I'm saying? People looked out for each other. If I
Mhm.
needed a shout out, if I had a new video and I was like, yo, Dan or Galactic God or Vexicus, yo, do me a favor, just sit there, just swing that my way. You know what I'm saying? There was like, sure, no problem. There was no skin off their back. You understand what I'm saying? But now shit is different because now it's like, well, damn, I'm worth this much now. So now I feel like in order for you to do that, you got to come out of pocket for that, which I think is bullshit. First off, like I'm not gonna pay another grown ass
Mhm.
man. Like you gotta understand something. You're a Yugi tuber. You're not Funkmaster Flex at Hot 97. You understand what I'm saying? There's a big difference to that. So, in order for a lot of people to like understand what I'm trying to say, think about it like this: you put in all this hard work, and you're not making no money off of this YouTube shit because you only got what 500 subs, and your videos is getting what 30 views, maybe 100 views, give or take. Now you're not making no money off of it, but think about it like this: you're giving somebody $100 or $200 to sit there and shout out your name. Not even a feature, not even to shout out your
Mhm.
name to go, hey, go check out this guy's channel. You're giving somebody money. And they're sitting there registering to your minds, hey, it's hard work for me to sit there and say, hey, you know what? Go check out Young Breezy's channel. I just won $150. Like that's insane. That's asinine to me. You understand? Because the
Well,
general. Go ahead, bro.
and this is on my video, but I'm gonna kind of touch base on for anybody who's not seen that yet. Obviously, VCTFS, I believe, made the video either after or before Innovation, talking about YouTubers, backstabbers and blah blah blah. And then Sam had Star Trek Ghost ended up making her video agreeing with some sides of obviously what he was talking about in his video. Just it's different.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I
I've
agree with
noticed
this.
it.
I agree with this kid too. And I was calling this motherfucker cat dick for the longest ass period of time. Like you don't understand. Like I couldn't stand this dweeb. And I'm trying to reach out now. I'm telling you, bro. Like I'm trying to reach out to fucking Glasgow. I'm trying to reach out to Mega Capital G. And I'm like, yo, bro, this guy, this worm, this insignificant peon is telling everybody, hey, you know what? This community is garbage and it's toxic and everything else like that. And you know what these motherfuckers say? First of all, Mega Capital G didn't sit there and respond to me. So fuck him. And when I responded to Glasgow, he got the nerve to be like, well, I'm not going to pay him any mind. You see what I'm saying? You see what he did right
Well,
there? Like, he's so focused on making it him versus VCTRFS that he's not even thinking about the community. Like, he's not telling the community, yo, I'm here for y'all. Like, let's try to make this shit work. Like, I don't want y'all to think that, there's toxic here because there may be, but y'all can count on me. You understand what I'm saying? He didn't even want to do that. He was so worried about his subs and what he's going to do. You know what? Fuck him too. That ass. I say it how it is, bro.
Well, of course, you've always done that. But the thing versus like for how tubing used to be, obviously, like you brought up a good point. Whenever you need a shout out or whatever guest upload, people were willing to do that. But especially for nowadays, it's more of like worrying about the analytics. My views. I know. I ended up saying this in his live stream or somewhere. We ended up getting on the topic. Um, Cyber Knight let someone guest upload on his channel or something, and they didn't get the right amount of dislikes or likes or ratios, whatever. So he's like, "Oh well, I'm not gonna let anyone else guest upload on my channel." And the thing that I think got people tied up with is all these other YouTubers all this money and everything, but they don't know the behind the scenes things. And I ended up explaining this too. Is they don't make shit off of YouTube. They make shit off of endorsements, product reviews if they're paid for it, the sponsors. And even if they're sponsors, you're not getting money from it unless you're paid. Product is good. 9 times out of 10, even for YouTubing product, you're 9 times out of 10 either gonna give it away or you're gonna sell it.
I mean, yeah, but like, it's still, my whole shit is that regardless of the fact, right? A lot of people, they need to understand something. Now, I'm about to sit there. You already know how I'm about to get down. So I'm about to hurt a lot of feelings. First things first. One, a lot of these motherfuckers right now is famous because all the good motherfuckers done left. They on this Nicki Minaj shit, know what I mean? So where's the competition? Suddenly now they feeling good about themselves because all the big boys, all the big guys in the yard, they all left. So now everybody can wear their chains free wherever the fuck they want. You understand what I'm saying? But my whole shit is that there's levels to this shit. You understand? These motherfuckers paved the way for these motherfuckers to live comfortably. So now what you're trying to tell me is that now you're going to completely disregard everything that these guys did. Everything that these guys did for the community to help people grow. You're just going to sit there and say, fuck it, I'm about me. When they put more hard work, when they put more time into it, when they did more for the community, and they got more numbers than y'all niggas. And y'all sitting there telling me now, when the community was harder to sit there get this come up, now you're going to tell me that you're too important to help back for this community? Man, fuck out of here, bro. Listen, man.
Yeah,
you know how I give it up, man.
I know. Trust me, and that's like I keep on telling you, it's what we're missing. I mean, it sucks that we have it to where it is, and I'm not gonna sit here and say I've never had a bad experience with a quote unquote big tuber because I'm not gonna use the term YouTuber because it's fucking dumb and we've used it for God knows how many years, but it's fucking retarded. It's just sad. I mean, and I've had I've had a lot of experience with the newer ones, like John Moore. I mean, I've never had a bad experience with
Fuck him. I say how it is. Fuck him too, and I'm gonna explain why afterwards. Go ahead, keep going with your story. Keep going with your story. Then.
Let's see who else. God, I'm trying to think of someone else. Well, I don't know if Instu really count as a big tuber, but he recently came back, and I hit him up. I'm like, hey, dude, do you mind doing for the Impact series? He's like, sure. So, well, which his new name is T Wiz, but and I've hit up multiple people. newer ones, and I've gotten good responses. I think it's all on how you approach the person, though.
I mean, yo, you could approach the person with the most humbles of intentions, yo. Realistically, because this guy, Glass Guy, I never disrespected him. Mega Capital G, I never disrespected him. As a matter of fact, every video that I did, I sat there and I explained, like, yo, these guys is doing their damn thing. You understand what I'm saying? These guys, they actually trying to keep this community alive. And now suddenly I'm asking you to do something, not for me. I'm not asking for people to sit there and be like, fuck it, help me out. No, I'm asking you for you to help out the community. For you to do something that somebody would do before you. You understand what I'm saying? Because when your pops was working the yard, your pops was putting in them extra hours. And now suddenly your pops retired and you want to take the mantle. Now suddenly you want to get lazy. You want to be like, oh, fuck it. But what the fuck do I know? I'm the most inconsistent YouTuber out there. But that's fine. But at the end of the day, nah, bro. I think I'm the most inconsistent. Why? Because from where I be floating from place to place, and these motherfuckers don't be having Wi-Fi and shit. So now I got a good place that actually has Wi-Fi, so I'm actually happy about that. But yo, it's just it's difficult to see this shit because it's difficult when some guy you was beefing with, you was clashing with all the time. Suddenly, with his words, it reached me like, yo, this motherfucker right here makes sense. Yo, what he's saying about this shit is true, bro. I give you another example, bro. We went. I think it was YCS Philly I went to, right? And I'm chilling with my boys, and you know we had this little squad called the Bronx Collective. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm chilling with my boy Will in the car, just macking. And I see Jonathan Moore. I see this dude come down the little path, the little long ass walkway. So everybody is sucking his dick from deep, bro, from miles on down. All you keep hearing is what's good YouTube. That's all you keep hearing, bro, from miles around. So after that, he's having a face. He's walking, mad bitter, like Jackie didn't touch his dick or something like that. Like he's just walking pissed. Boom. And after that, he goes to correct somebody because I guess somebody said his phrase wrong. And he was like, oh, it's what's good YouTube and all this other shit, like a snotty little fuckboy. And then after that, he goes inside. But the reason why I'm saying this story is because I wanted to approach him about how, you know, to see if he could be the voice of this community so he could sit there and, I guess, be the positive aspect that this community needed. Because this community, if it's that weak-minded that VCTRFS's words is motivating people, then it's something wrong. It's something wrong when this community is making niggas like him right. You know what I'm saying? He's not supposed to be right. That's going against the grain. But y'all making it seem like, yo, like this is what it is. Like he needs to be right, and that's corny to me. I don't understand that lifestyle at all. Somebody, please, somebody's going to watch this. I'm not saying now because we got no viewers. Somebody that's going to watch this video, please explain to me what type of lifestyle we living in right now that a YouTuber named VCTRFS that talks shit out his ass all the fucking time could be like the writer from The Simpsons. Like he could predict the fucking future and shit. And everything that he said that came out of his mouth was the absolute truth. These head YouTubers are asinine. These people in the community, they don't want to help out. Everything here is toxic. Like what the fuck is going on with y'all, yo? Like seriously. Like y'all need to understand, like they supposed to sit there and carry the torch and pass it on forward. You understand what I'm saying? The same thing, all these other channels. Yo, bro, I'm gonna explain something to you, bro. This shit was so bad, my nigga. The next great YouTuber came around, and when the nigga won, I was like, oh, okay. You know, people would be hyped, like, yeah, boy. Oh,
I was hyped.
You was hyped. I was like,
I mean, I was hyped because I think that was another chance for me to at least try and enter. And like, I'm not gonna lie, half the people that got in there, I don't think they deserve the spot. But of course,
that's obviously because you know what I'm saying. There's a lot of people out there that I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying, like toot my own horn, but it's really hard to be something in this community, especially when you gotta stand out. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I keep telling people, like, if you want to be something of this YouTube and shit, see what the fuck everybody the fuck is doing and omit yourself from that. Be something away from that. Because then people's gonna look at you. Because you're gonna bring something to the table that nobody else got. But if you're about your consistent deck profiles and your consistent OCG news and all this other shit like I was trying to do, you know what I'm saying? You're just like everybody else. And why the fuck would they want to listen to you when they could listen to the relaxing sounds of Lithium's voice? Or they can just sit there and listen to fucking, or they could just listen to fucking, what's my dude's name, man? They could just listen to all these. Yeah, bro. Like, they could just listen to all these other guys, man. Like, you got to be set apart from it, man. You got to separate yourself. Like, come on,
and then that's why I brought the whole analytics and everything up, because a lot of fucking YouTubers, especially the new ones, well, not new ones, but they go off of analytics, everything. And I mean, back then, like I mentioned, we didn't give a fuck about analytics. We didn't have fucking Patreon. But we didn't care about subs or views. Even if the person's, quality wasn't fucking 1080p and shit. If it was potato-ass, video and you had some decent-ass audio to where people can understand you, helping you out.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like a lot of things, right? It's all about the content. You understand? And it took me a while for me to realize that. I was so busy being like, yo, bro, I got to make my shit fucking 1080p. I got to make my shit wild the fuck out. All this other shit. And I'm in this fucking hotel Wi-Fi. And this shit is slow as fucking shit. So that's the reason why I was losing out on doing all these fucking goddamn videos. But here it is now.
It happened.
Now I'm starting to realize I'm looking at motherfucker. I'm looking at Team Samurai's channel back in the day. My nigga Mike, I'm looking at his channels. I'm like, this motherfucker look like he's recording his shit from a fucking boost phone. And not even the good boost phone, the flip shit. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if he's able to make videos that look like that, why the hell I can't sit there and just make my normal videos? But then again, once you do that, you have to stand out away from the crowd. You have to have a personality. You have to be somebody different. That's why people respect me. That's why people, they acknowledge me. They migrate to me because my personality, when the camera's on or off, is the same thing. Jonathan Moore, bitch ass, that's something different. Because in person, he's a dweeb. In person, he's mad quiet. He's like, oh, hey. The only time he get pumped up is when he's doing a deck profile. That's it.
Oh, well, see, I've never had a bad experience. Anybody who's had a bad experience with anybody, no, and I'm gonna defend him in a way as well as Cordero. When I first met Cordero at ARG Chicago, I heard that he's not nice, whatever, or some other shit. I just heard stories. He was one of the nicest people I think I've ever met.
Hold on. Speaking of Cordero, I'm gonna try to get his ass on this fucking stream. Hold on. I'm gonna try some shit. Keep talking, bro.
And that's the thing. Like, I mean, Chris with Team Innovation, what Joe had stated, you don't want to be disappointed, which is very true. But I bet my heroes like their content and everything. There's some, but again, it's never been to where it's like, oh, well, fuck you, fuck off type shit with the snobby ass attitude.
Yeah, that's not right. I mean, of course, like, you gotta understand, like, I'm not trying to say like they was cocky or they was arrogant or some shit. I'm just trying to say, like, if their personality, right? Look, matter of fact, Cordero is the prime example. That motherfucker, the head bitch in charge. He's gonna let you know on camera, off camera, fucking all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Everything. Live, not live, whatever. He's gonna be the same way. And that's somebody I can honestly sit there and, like, I would compare to, because you make this personality, you make this persona, right? And you do it for the fans, and you do it out there, and suddenly you start to realize it becomes second nature. You understand what I'm saying?
Of course.
Because you don't want to sit there and be this happy-go-lucky person on camera, and then when people see you, you're a dickhead. If somebody sees you, like you're an asshole. Like nobody wants that. You understand what I'm saying? That's why, like, I'd rather just be an asshole 24/7. Because people be like, "Oh, this guy's a yep, that's me." That's what I'd rather do. Word.
You wanna know what's funny too? So that we should have. I don't know if you ended up saying it at one point, but I think we should have a YouTuber Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
At one point, I think we should.
Facts. All the greats, they come down like on some WWE shit, and you know what I'm saying? And bro, because that'll be something, bro. And all these new dweebs could introduce them. Know what I mean? Let their dad come out. Know what I mean? The funniest YouTuber of all time. The most consistent YouTuber of all time. You know what I'm saying? Let them do shit like that. You want to know why? Because not only does it pay homage to the greats before, but at the same time, it sort of makes like how can I say it? Yeah, not a memorabilia, but it makes like sort of like a plan, like a drawn out plan for the future YouTubers to understand why did they go great and why they're not doing so well. You understand what I'm saying? What's the difference between them?
I can do now.
Like, what's the difference between them? You want to do it now, right?
Well, the Hall of Fame thing, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But what I thought of something too when you brought that up, like what made this YouTuber successful and what did it.
And that's what I'm saying. Like there's a lot of things that can make somebody successful. You know what I mean? Somebody could be successful off of like one video, 1 or 2 videos. Them niggas could sit there and have like 1,000 subs easily. You understand? But my whole shit is that now it's like it's corny, bro. It's really fucking corny. And I'm glad Innovation Yu-Gi-Oh adds a little bit of humor to the shit, because if he didn't, the shit would be dry as fuck. Know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Mega Capital comes with some jokes here and there, haha. But it's not. Oh shit! No, it's not like that, bro.
What happened?
Nah, but that's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's not like that in this Yugi Tumi shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just mad dry. So that's why I'm trying to say, like, I want more people to make, you know what I'm saying, be entertaining. You know, you don't even have to, your persona doesn't have to be entertaining. You can sit there, produce product that's entertaining. Shit to look at. Don't be one of these motherfuckers that copy and paste from YG organization and say that shit is cool. Because I even somebody was talking to me about it, and they was like, yo, you should try doing that. Try sitting there, taking shit from other pages and all this other shit and put it to your videos. I was doing that for like 2 weeks. It was called the easy something, right? I did that shit. I even forgot what the fuck the video was. I didn't even take those skits seriously, because
of course not.
Yeah, because I felt like it was just one of them things. Like, I just wanted to see how bad the community was when you could just copy and paste it. Everybody's like, yo, and people were just like, yo, it's a great skit. So I was gonna keep going with it, but then I realized, yo, it's not me.
It's not the old OEZ. It's the new OEZ.
Yeah,
the soft OEZ.
Yeah, wait, watch your mouth, bro. I'm not soft, bro.
I know you ain't soft. I know you ain't soft. I'm just saying.
Tell me how, bro. Yo, another thing I'm gonna talk about a lot of shit in this fucking video. A lot of motherfuckers ain't gonna like me, but another thing I want to bring up is not only how the community is bad, but why is it the fact that whenever there's an issue in this community, nobody wants to get together, but this bitch, her tits got exposed, and suddenly all the white knights of the community got together, was like, yo, chill. Yo, chill. But wait, we cannot do this. Stop. She's a female. Everybody had their capes on, boy. So
I didn't know about it until like a day or two. I honestly didn't know about it until a day or two. I was like, well, really?
And everybody, but my whole shit is everybody was shocked as hell. Like, wait, wait, oh my God, yo, she gets down like that? And I'm like, really? You really can't tell? You really didn't think Jackie was gonna give it up like that? Come on, bro. Let's be serious, bro. Get your shit together, bro. Get your intel.
Of course.
Like, come on. Like, my whole, but then, yo, it's crazy because it was like, yo, everybody and their mother was like, look, listen, she's a woman. You know, she's highly respected in this Yugi community. And I'm trying to say the only reason why she's highly respected in this Yugi community because everybody want to yam it. And now she's mad because everybody saw what she looked like. And now all her fans dropped by like 50%.
See, hold on. This is why. No, this is why you never do shit like that.
I mean,
because
it happens,
you already
bro.
know. But yeah, but the thing is, though, this is why technology, like everybody relies on fucking technology. Because one, you can fucking shot something, and then it's gonna you blow it on like Facebook, and then it's like it goes fucking viral. Like,
but
what
my whole
happened
thing
to?
is that, yo, this is 2017, bro. The minute I send a dick pic to a bitch, that's a bullet against me. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Of course it is.
If that shit goes south, everybody's gonna know what my bicho tasso looks like, and that's I don't want everybody to show that shit. That's why if a bitch ever want to know, they got to know that shit in person. You understand what I'm saying?
Of course.
But luckily for me, I never had to worry about shit like that. Oh, is it the wife is looking at me? Oh no, she's sleeping. All right.
I know she. I was about to say.
You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want the eyes. I didn't want that. Like, yeah, say something.
But yeah, like, it's I don't know. I just think it's crazy to the point to where it's like when that shit happens, it's sad. It's sad that this community comes to that point.
Yo, bro, like it just like altogether, bro, like it's asinine to me, bro. Because honestly, you gotta understand this too. Like, why is it suddenly that it takes that everybody wanted to jump on? That everybody was like, yo, I'm about to make this video on it. Yo, what do you think about it? Chill, that's crazy. And then you seen, I think it was a little while before that. I think it was like a month or something before that. I think it was Mega Capital G or somebody did a video about girls being harassed or some shit. And my whole thing is that my comments was, if you don't expose yourself out there, if you don't sit there, like if you expose yourself as a prostitute, you're gonna get treated as a prostitute. You understand what I'm saying? Guys are gonna be thirsty no matter what. But my whole shit is that if you put it out there like, yo, you're not fucking me, then niggas got no ammunition on you. But the minute you want to be on this sleaze shit, you want to sit there and have titty pics in your DM, and then the fucking shit goes south. What do you think is gonna happen with your titties? Everybody and their mother's gonna see them shits. You wanna know why? Because he's gonna be the messiah of Yu-Gi-Oh! Suddenly that guy became a fucking legend. The guy that revealed Jackie's tits. Hurrah.
Yeah.
Came MV fucking P, bro. But also, like, what was also I had to laugh is because I'm sorry, I'm a fucked up individual, right?
It's fine.
Like,
it's fine.
Jackie, but Jackie, she took it as, oh my God, like this is crazy. But Robin took it as a champ, and Robin was the one that got the video out. Like Jackie just got her tits out. Robin was the one that was giving the throat. Oh my God, yo, I'm sorry. I'm an asshole. I'm an asshole. But my whole thing is, yo, let's face facts, bro. She's a trooper. Only because my boy made a comment on her page saying that I'm your biggest fan or some shit. She joked about it. So I respect her. You understand what I'm saying? She's taking it with stride. It's not stopping her. You know what I mean? And that's one thing I had to respect her for. But I just had to laugh because I'm like, damn, yo, you got to take some lessons or some shit, sweetheart. Like, you're not getting nowhere with that. But that's neither here or there. That's a conversation for another time. But nah, I just feel like, honestly, like, why is it that the community, on a serious note, could come together for that, but they can't come together for the serious shit that's happening within the community?
Because they don't want to face the real shit. They rather come together on some like dumb shit, which that's what they're used to, they're known for. Or like let's just say, for example, okay, someone makes a GoFundMe page. Or a GoFundMe page or some shit. And some random dude gets the shit stolen or just some dumb shit happens to him.
Uh-huh.
Makes sense. And then it's like, let's say me or you or someone else posts it, and it's like, oh well, I want this for a trip for something else, or I want to use this to go to, like let's say the next YTS or something. Shit.
Yeah, I
Like it's
definitely.
like when you need it, they don't come together. But it's like when some random ass dude is like, oh well, we're gonna give you everything.
But you know what it is though? It's also due to the fact is that this community is being led by individuals that aren't leaders. You understand what I'm saying? Like if you have high numbers, people start to respect you. People start to follow what you say because people want to be just like you. That's why when innovation had the live stream, everybody was asking the questions like, yo, how can I be like you? What can I do to make my page better? All this other shit. Can I share shit on your page? Can I do shit out of that? Everybody was doing that. Why? Because in an amount of time that you give yourself to YouTube, and I say give yourself because it's all about commitment, which means I have nothing. I have no idea what that means because I'm the most inconsistent motherfucker out there. But my whole shit is that when you commit yourself and you sit there and give product on a consistent level and you entertain your fans, you're gonna get results. I'm not trying to say you're gonna get results in a short period of time, but what I'm trying to say is eventually all your hard work is gonna pay off. Now, if everybody's hard work, if the only people's hard work that's actually showing is like innovation, mega capital, Glasgow, all these motherfuckers out there, then people's gonna look like, well, okay, well, I guess I have to follow their lead because I don't know what I'm doing wrong, and they seem to be doing shit right. You understand? So that's what's gonna happen. But it's up to them to be like, okay, let's lead us in the right direction. You understand what I'm saying? Just because
Yeah.
you can have, just because you can have videos stating how to become a better YouTuber doesn't mean that's gonna help eventually. You understand what I'm
Oh, of
saying?
course.
You as a leader, you have to show them. You have to sit there, be willing to give shout outs. You have to be willing to do all this. You want to know why? Because people before you did that. And that's how people came up. You understand?
Yep.
And they didn't ask for shit. They didn't ask. Let me tell you something. If one of these motherfuckers ever in their life was like, yo, bro, if I told them, yo, can you shout me out on your channel, bro? I would appreciate it. And then they'd be like, well, okay, that's $50.
I'd be like, fuck that. I can go do that with someone else.
Take it away. But yeah,
Shut up.
like that's crazy. Like, come on now. Like, no, but nobody's gonna see that. Nobody's gonna say that. You wanna know why? Because again, there's nobody. I think the closest motherfucker out there to being what I am is this guy. What the fuck is this nigga name? Um, the one that live in the room and he has glasses, and the one that's always asking for helping out paying his rent.
Yeah, DP Yu-Gi-Oh or the Silent Enigma.
There you go. That guy. I think he's the closest one to saying shit how it is. But he
Yeah.
himself isn't enough for him to sit there and pull the realest of this fucking community. And the closest thing
No.
that people got being real right now, I'm sorry to say, is VCTRFS.
I mean,
And do you know how much of a sinking feeling that leaves me? So
I
take it
mean,
away from her.
shit happens, man. But I think really do think the only people that are going to set the record straight and will say how it is obviously if you came back like you used to. DP Yu-Gi-Oh, innovation, because he doesn't care. He'll say what's on his mind. He's done it before. VCTRFS. Oh,
Yeah, like I just feel like that's crazy. Like he's the only one that actually like I'm sorry to say that actually sounds like he actually remotely gives a fuck about this community. I
oh,
really
he's.
don't
I
think
mean, he's
anybody else is
kind
about
of.
that.
I think it took to this point for people to actually realize that. I mean, yeah, he's had his ups and downs with everybody, but I think he's found that path with his channel and everything to where he's like, I'm spitting the real shit. If you don't like it, I mean, obviously you don't like it, but you understand where I'm coming from. You can stay here.
But it's like I'm gonna say it again. It didn't have to be the way he said it. It's like people felt. It's like he set a trap, and he was like, "Watch these people fall for this trap," and that's exactly what people did. You know what I'm saying? What I'm
He
saying? Like
played it
people.
smart.
Exactly, and I have to give him credit for that. He's gonna sit there and realize that people in this community they bound to be sheep. People in this community they not gonna understand. They not led properly. All this other shit. They're gonna fall off a cliff. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened. You wanna know why? Because there's no leaders. There's no leadership. Nobody gives a fuck about this community, and nobody is ever gonna give a fuck about this community the way the people in the past did.
Mm-hmm.
There's no unification. There's none of that. And also, what I have to strongly disagree about innovation, what he said is that I don't agree that smaller YouTubers should stick together for them to grow. I think that's bullshit. And I'm going to say
I don't
why.
think I don't. Oh well, you can go ahead and then I'll give my opinion on it.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Get your opinion so I can say what I have to say. Go
Um,
ahead.
Alright, so with the whole small tuber thing and us sticking together and grow off of each other, I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, sure, we can grow, but not as much as what we could if, let's say, we uploaded on like his channel, or let's say in the past we uploaded on Dan's channel, or when Slim was up there, or even Galactic Gods. Like, we wouldn't grow and get the same amount of recognition than we would off of a smaller channel. Yeah, we grow very, very small, but that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the only thing that with us sticking together as small tubers, just making something like what I did with the with a couple other small tubers for the whole grand championship multiple league stuff, and that's it. But
I 100% like I agree with what you're saying, bro. Because you like I cannot see how somebody that's at like 50 subs could help me grow and you're at 50 subs. I can't see that. I
yeah,
cannot see how
you can't.
somebody that is at 100 subs, 200, let's say 500 subs. I cannot see you, especially if you've been in this for a long period of time. I cannot understand how somebody like you could better me. That's not the way how shit goes. If you want to be big, you got to think big. You got to dream big. You got to take that leap. You got to take that risk. Sometimes you got to sit there, do shit that people don't like or don't, you know what I'm saying, think that's going to happen. Like, you got to be like that. You want to know why? Because that brings results. I was
Yep.
one of the most hated people that in this Yugi and shit. Because Jarrell Winston was like everybody, like Konami's fucking face. So I shit you not, bro. I had fellow judges that was like, yo, bro, I can't judge with you for what you said about Jarrell. I had people at my old hobby shop that was like, yo, chill, can you take that video down, what you said? Because Jarrell's the homie. You understand what I'm saying? I had a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people that was doing that. So my whole shit is that when you come from that to realizing, okay, you know what? I'm attracting what the fuck I want. Now I can sit there. This world is not ready for me. I'm gonna sit there and pave my own way.
Mm-hmm.
I did it. And I knocked on every pro YouTuber's door like, yo, what's up? You like my shit? Yeah, I like
Basically,
your shit. I fuck with you. And that's what happened. That's how
yeah.
motherfuckers start to grow. I did not grow with somebody, you know what I'm saying, that had like 50 subs talking about, bro, let's work together and hold hands. No, that's not how shit works. I'm not gonna do a collab with you
Screw
and you've
that
been in this
shit.
shit for like 2 months and you still on 50 subs. You're not trying hard enough.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So that's why I don't agree with him on that. You know what I'm saying? And I give it him. He's successful at what he does. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't mean that he doesn't know from a struggling YouTuber's point of view.
Actually, he does. He grew up around the same way that I did.
but this is what I could explain. He could sit there and talk that game back then, but he can't sit there and say that shit now because back then when you was doing your shit, there was other people that was willing to help out. That's not it is now. You can't say that now. Because back then when you was doing your shit and he was doing his shit, there was Dan, Galactic God, there was all these motherfuckers out there that was like, yo, here, you need this? Take my hand. You need this shout out, you need this live stream, you need this collabo, whatever it is, just talk to me. You put in work, I'll put my name on it. That's it. Like I'll vouch for you. But now it's not like that. Now it's like, yo, if you're struggling as a small ass YouTuber, you're gonna keep on struggling. You want to know why? Because they don't know how to break through the walls. They don't know how to break through expectations. And that's another reason what's wrong with this community. Everybody thinks you got to think outside the box, people. It's not all about deck profiles and consistency and all this shit. Do comedy skits. Do entertaining skits. Do controversial skits. You understand what I'm saying? I'd rather look at who's the best Yu-Gi-Oh! Ho in 2017 rather than who had the best deck profile at YCS fucking Honolulu. You understand what I'm saying? Like, show me something. But don't show me some shit. At the end of the day, you're doing the same shit that all these other motherfuckers is doing because there ain't going to be no difference. But yeah, so it's like, I mean, like, you got to understand that. And when people start realizing that, and when people start realizing that at the end of the day, like, you got to know how to get out of your comfort zone and get where the fuck you want to get at, that's the only way people's going to grow. Because I'm sorry to say, like, it's bad for this community right now. Because nobody's
going to give a fuck. It's a bad time to get in. Yeah, it's a bad time to even become a YouTuber.
I mean, if you want to be successful, if you want to be good in this YouTubing shit, prepare for the long haul. Start knocking on niggas' doors. Be like, yo, what's up? I want this. And then if the nigga says no, shit on him on a fucking video. That's it. Be like, you know what? This fucking cat dick was like, no, he don't want to do a collabo with me because he don't think I'm good enough. Fuck him. I guarantee you know he start following you.
Of course.
I guarantee people start being like, wait, oh my God, did he just say fuck you to House of Champs? Wait, what? Like, come on. Like, I'm telling you, bro. That's why, like, all these, like, when I sat there and said, yo, fuck Jonathan Moore, I can't stand his, everybody was like, do you know who Jonathan Moore is? Do you? Wait, whoa. I'm like, yo, shut your cocksucking ass up, man. Get the fuck out of here with that dumb shit. Fucking groupie. Hear the fuck you way you sound, bro. I ain't gonna lie, though. I was a groupie once upon a time. Like, when Dan put me on and shit like that, I was hyped. I was hyped. I ain't gonna lie. I felt like I was part of the Justice League. You understand what I'm saying? But it's not like
that. But you put in the work though, and you deserved it though. That was the thing.
I mean, yeah.
And when it comes down to that point where when you put that work in, and let's say, you know, there is one of the YouTubers who, you know, did something like what Dan did, and it doesn't have that excitement anymore. I mean, it's like, oh, well, I'm a part of the club, and then it's like, oh, well, you know, what do I do here now? Do I just keep on doing the same shit, or what? Like.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. But me, I'm a type of person that I'm on some shit like, yo, meet me there. I'm trying to tell you to beat me there. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I want you to sit there and do better what the fuck I did. I'm not asking you, hey, let's cross the finish line together. Because if I sit there and I have, let's say, I don't know how many subs I have left. Let me see here. I probably have like 800 subs. Because them just be diminishing by like the minute.
You're at like 90, what was it, 951, I think I see. I think you dropped like 2 since you started the live stream.
951? Holy shit, I'm still relevant? Nah, you lying. That definitely has to be a lie. Half of them motherfuckers have to be sleeping. 950, okay, fine. So
yeah, because you lost them 3. And watch, after this is done, the next couple of days, you don't have those 3 back.
I know, right? But yeah, like, so my whole shit is that I'm not trying to tell people like, yo, you got to be better than me. You got to be better than innovation. You got to be better than fucking Mega Capital G and all these other guys, because that's where you're going to get somewhere. Don't let anybody be your motherfucking plateau or your limitation. You understand what I'm saying? If you think 1,000 subs or 100,000 subs is worth something, it ain't worth shit, bro. Cause there's so many motherfuckers on this YouTube period that make bread off this shit. And I'm talking about they have thousands of niggas just listening to what the fuck they gotta say. That is your limitation. Don't let these motherfuckers fool you. They're fucking $100 worth to check all this other shit. Don't let that shit motivate you. Be better than that. You know what I'm saying? Try to be like, I want to be on some pootie pie shit. Fuck that.
Shit.
I'm trying to make this money. I'm trying to make this money. You understand what I'm saying, boy? That should be your motivation. But I understand it's hard out here because it's like, you gotta understand, being in this fucking community now, trying to be a come up, it's kind of bad. So that's why part of me, I want to come back to this shit. I want to do videos, but I feel like it's not beneficial to come back. It's not because
I think of it as this, because I have a secondary channel that I'm still trying to grow up on. I mean, I still need to get a little more gameplay and shit. It's a gaming channel. I figured at the end of the day, Yu-Gi-tubing or just tubing for Yu-Gi-Oh, it's only gonna get you so far.
Yeah.
Unless you started when Simply Unlucky fucking started or Galactica started, you ain't getting up there. Unless you are like the all-time fucking best tuber ever, like for Yu-Gi-Oh. Like that.
I mean, I 100% agree with you, bro. Because now it's like, I'm telling you, now motherfuckers are gonna struggle. And I know all these great Yu-Gi tubers, they happy as a motherfucker now. They happier than a fag in Dickland, and I'm gonna explain why. You wanna know why? Because the minute they smell that competition, the minute that they smell somebody that could be better than them, they're gonna be nervous. They're gonna be like, oh shit, I hope my subs don't leave me. Or I hope my subs chill, bro. Nah. They want people that's gonna be better than them to be surprised.
Stay here. Be like, stay here.
Yeah. You know what would happen to VCTRFS if I take all his subs? That motherfucker gonna crumble. He's gonna be a firefighter full time. I'm telling you. He's not gonna be about this shit anymore.
Funny thing about with him, he started doing market watching, right? And all of a sudden, people started flocking to his channel. I don't know why, but they started flocking to his channel. I don't know if it's because he was just doing market watches better or what. You know, other people started noticing. You know?
Yeah, I don't know why people would flock to him anyway. Hold on, let me see if I can do this selfie real quick on this live stream. Hold on. Damn, there's barely no light. What the hell? Hold on, let me see. There you go. Yeah. All right. There you go.
I got that Instagram.
I'm going to try to do that. a selfie within a selfie to sit there and put on Facebook. Fuck it.
There you go.
Yeah. What happened, baby? All right. So let her sleep then.
Hold on.
Yeah, bro. Like,
bro, fuck this Samsung. This iPhone has better fucking quality.
Yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm loving this Samsung 6 shit, yo. And I can say it's like Samsung 9.
Oh my god.
I understand that, but my whole shit is, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No, this shit's ass. This shit's nowhere near a 6. Like, this is some like Cricket off-brand.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with Cricket, bro.
No, hey.
Don't say that too loud.
No, Cricket, I love them because of their prices, and I mean, I have no problem with their service, but it's just, no, I'd rather get my iPhone, get the battery fixed, and use this shit, because, nah, it ain't happening. Like, for real, though. Shit just works.
There you go. I just had to share this shit. Yeah, there you go.
There we go. I'm gonna put this shit on Instagram.
Oh,
dude, no, low key though. Hold on, low key though. I'm not gonna lie. So there's these. They're like an up and coming team. What is it? TCG Extreme. And I started getting in contact with them. Noticed that they had Instagram and everything. And I'm like, I wonder if this shit actually works. So I tested the waters and everything, and I mean, viewership wise, maybe, but sub wise, I'm stuck. I've been stuck at like a plateau of something. Like I was stuck at what 200, then I went up like 260 ish, almost struggling to get there. She shouted
I
me out
told you,
for
my shit is looking
joke.
rugged. Chill, boy. Anyway, fuck you.
What you
It is what
talking
it is.
about?
Nah,
I'm
bro,
getting
my
this all
shit,
fixed up
bro,
tomorrow.
my shit was bald, bro. I got no corners, kid. Like, I don't know. But anyway,
Oh.
enough of me cutting ass myself. My whole shit is, bro, like, nah, like, a plateau is always going to happen. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh,
Because there's always
yeah.
going to be that after you made noise, after you did all that shit for you, you're going to have that steady number, that chill number, because you already have a dedicated fan base. You understand? So now you chilling. Now you got to do something to reinvent yourself, boy. You got to do something hot. I'm telling you.
I've been trying to. No, I've been working around from the guide for YouTubing that I made. Uh, I tried something in the beginning, and I mean you can kind of see the frame on one of them where it skips 3 times, but the rest is like it's clean. And I wanted to try doing some like skits and shit with that because the only person that's doing skits is Yugi Nono, like legit on a
Oh, okay.
consistent basis. So it's
Yeah.
like I've been trying to get ideas and shit. Nothing. It's just writer's block.
I'm trying to figure out who's a small Yugi tuber that we could get his opinion on this shit. Even though we like 43 minutes into this shit.
Hey, hold on, hold on. I'm gonna share this.
I did ask. I
I'm
want to
trying
hear
to
other
think.
people's opinions. Like,
Hold up. Why is this not wanting to
oh,
space? Hold on. I'm trying to think of a small tuber that's probably gonna be up right
I doubt if anybody's gonna be up, but
now.
damn, like it would have been like I know I gotta set shit up early, but I don't know. I like the late night
Mm-hmm.
shit only because. Oh, as a matter of fact, hold on. Let me see. My boy Nim Nim is up.
He probably might be.
Let me see. Let me see. He's been active a little while ago now, so let's see what happens.
Let's see how this works. I use all these damn hashtags on his screen and
Oh, he's
shit.
up. Oh shit. Come on, man. Don't let me down, Gage. Don't let me down.
Um,
Let's see. Yeah, boy. Let's see what shut me. But nah, like I'm trying to like I'm not even trying to start static with anybody. If anybody wants that static,
mm-hmm.
I don't care. But it's like you gotta understand, like I gotta call it how it is, bro. It's not like how the way it used to be back in the day. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of leaders now, they I'm telling you, it's only about themselves. And I understand there's opportunities like the next guy Yugi Tuber, and I understand they have y'all little what is it, the dueling book
It's
tournaments.
yeah. Well, it's kind of a
Alright, so I gotta
spin-off
link this
of
dude.
SEMO's. It's like a spin-off tournament from SEMO's, but it's for the small tubers. And the prize is we can if you win the event, you get a mat from Imperium Duelist spot into SEMO's. I think that's one hell of a fucking prize. For us doing this, done it that big, plus a mat that we're not paying out of pocket. Like no one's done some shit like that. So I think with me and the group of people that I'm doing this with, I think it creates an open window for if you really want to put it that way.
What's up,
I
bro?
also
Add me
have
to the
another.
stream. Yo, people want
I,
to get in on this stream shit, but I'm like, yo, bro, like, I hope I'm sending out the right link.
what is it called? But another thing I wanted to run. I don't know if you'd be interested in it. Remember when we used to do the YouTuber awards?
Yeah, I'm not with that shit no more. And the only reason
I
why I'm
thought
not,
about it though.
And the only reason why I'm not is because it's like I hey,
Hey, what's up,
there
guys?
you go. Hey, what's going on there, my guy?
Hey, not too much, you know. Just hanging out, getting ready to go out with some friends in a little bit.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm glad you was able to take the time because I was nervous. I was like, yo, please be up, bro. Let's make this shit happen. But nah, so we're talking about what's wrong with this UE community right now.
Ah, yeah, shit
Not,
that fucking Lewis talked about or whatever.
yeah, but I didn't even know he made a video because like I completely omitted him from my
Yeah,
existence.
I
But
didn't
now
watch it either. But
but now I heard he made a video, so now I feel kind of dumb because now I feel like, damn, now I'm just adding on to what the hell he said when originally I was adding on to, like what Innovative said, and I was just trying to like make people see and make people understand that what this guy Lewis said is the truth now, only because it wasn't like that originally. But
aloha.
yeah, what's going on? What's going on? Yeah, like they gave him the ammunition, the bullets, and all the pieces for the community to be this way now.
Give me like
You
the
understand what I'm
clip
saying?
notes of what he said.
Like I give you the prime example. Like he said shit like, okay, the community is toxic, it's selfish. It doesn't have a bridge to link from the bigger YouTubers to the little YouTubers. Also, a lot of people feel like at the end of the day that they're not their personality, their persona, what they portray to people on the camera is not like that whenever you meet them in real life. You understand? Like they falsify themselves as this person that you find so entertaining, somebody that you wanna just be next to, and then when you're there, it's like, okay, this guy's a cornball. Like, and then
fake ass nigga.
and then I see that now because when I met, like I was telling Vincent that Vincent don't want no static because he want a feature one day. I met House of Champs, and he was a dweeb. Like the reason why I say that is because it was like, yo, like it was YCS. Like I'm gonna say the story again real quick. It was YCS. I saw the dude walking down. Everybody was ball clapping, and then he like I guess he was having a bad day or some shit, and he literally brushed everybody off. Like everybody was paying homage to him. Like every time like I would go to an event, everybody would be like, yo, swerve.
Everything.
What happened?
Were they washing his balls and everything? Were they washing his balls and everything?
I guess I wouldn't sit there and go in that much detail, but it was something like that. It was quite the deep.
But that's what you call them when they're trying to. Let me wash your balls for you, Mister. Let me clean it for you. Oh, so you can give me a shout out one of these days.
But it wasn't YouTubers that was doing that. That's what I'm trying to say. It was normal fans that watch his channel. They was praising him, and I'm not knocking him for his praises because obviously he did good when there was no competition there. He did good. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. What you saying?
No. I was saying there's no denying it. He's right. You're right about that. There's no denying it. He did what he did.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna discredit for what he did, but what I'm trying to say is that basically, long story short, people before him, right? They actually sat there. It wasn't a tremendous amount of fuck. I'm not trying to sit there and say that Underworld or Galactic God was like Mother Teresa, that they actually reached out to every YouTuber every fucking day. That's not what the fuck I'm saying. But what I'm trying to say is that people before you not only made the plateau easier for y'all to make this come up, but they actually gave an example for y'all to try to follow to help better the community. And instead of following that path, they just made it worse.
I mean,
they just said, go ahead.
There's a lot of things like I'm getting from this. Like, okay, the thing is I think the level of entry to like make it big in the community is a lot more difficult than it was back in the day. Like,
of course,
like you see people doing all this kind of like wacky editing and shit. Like, if you look at back, like when I was coming up, like back when Dan was big, like Underworld, Robbie was still like on top and everything. Like, editing doesn't mean shit. Robbie still doesn't get he still doesn't do any editing or anything.
Exactly.
So like, I feel like the level of entry for people is a lot more difficult, and that's just something you have to grind first to get recognized. I feel like when you hammer out all this difficult stuff, and when you start to like settle down and say, I got to put more work into this if I want to get something out of it, then you'll start to see results from there. But also on the thing where kind of John just brushed everybody off for that, I'm kind of that way too with most people. Like it's really different talking to a camera and then talking to people in real life. Like I try to be as normal as I can, but I'm very like nervous around people that I haven't met before.
I don't know. I can never see that about you, bro. Like you was just warm as fuck the first time I met you. Like I don't know. Maybe it's just like certain people, but like he completely was just like, yeah, whatever, yeah, bye, whatever, yeah, oh that's nice, and he just kept it going.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? And I understand everybody has their bad days, but I'm like, come on, like when people like, I just feel like when you're at a certain level in this fucking game, right? When you got all these people like they watch your shit like consistently, and they respect you. You have to give something back. You understand what I'm saying? You have to entertain the crowd just a little bit. Like you have to give something for them to sit there and be like, you know what, it was worth it.
Yeah, but
that's the reason why I watch.
And it's not just act professional.
Yeah, but
yeah,
the thing is
it's not
like,
just act professional.
The thing is like people have no idea how much like we appreciate it when people come up and say like, "Hey, love what you do, keep it up," and then just that shit's amazing. Like, okay, like a lot of times, like maybe I'm having like conversation with someone like says that, and they try to have like conversation with me, and I get it. You gotta give back to people, and like if I have like prior interaction to someone, whether it be like online or something, and I meet them in life for the first time. Hey, it's cool. I'll have a conversation with you and everything. But if it's like my first time meeting you and everything, I might be busy doing something else. Or it's like, it's like that first impression you give someone, like when you're like, hey, I love what you do and everything. And if you're just like ball clapping them, well, then it's like, I don't really want to like listen to all that you're just like giving me praise and everything. But like, I don't want to really have a conversation with you if that's like the basis of our like relationship. Is like you're just like a ball clapper, and I'm like, not like, hey, thanks, I appreciate it, but like, I got other stuff to do.
I understand that point. I understand where you're getting at, but I just feel like, honestly, like, I give you an example. Like when people go to Comic Cons, right? People, they surrounded by like thousands of their fans, and they get greeted all the time, and they have the same persona that people look forward to. And I understand that's their job. That's what they get paid for. But also you got to understand, like, it's somewhat similar to that every time you go to these events. Like, this is what people, like, if you go, oh, hey, I want to go to this event, and I found out that my favorite YouTuber is going, I'm going to go sit there and try to see this dude. Like, I'm going to go try to wild out. Like, I'm going to be dumb hype. And for you to be dumb hype, this individual that paid money not only to sit there and scrub out at this event because you want to decide to sit there, play Madolches and get mixed. But my whole shit is that now you want to go see your favorite YouTuber, and now like this dickhead is like just brushed you off. Like you like, wow, but wait, but that's not like when your opening quote is my ringtone on your phone. Like what the like shit like that. It mind blows. Like it mind fucks. Honestly, and my whole shit is just I just felt like honestly as a person that has so much high caliber like Jonathan Moore, I just felt like he should have acted right. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
maybe it was. Maybe I just because again I'm not knocking him 100%, but I just feel like honestly like right then and there he could address the crowd like, look, my bad. I appreciate all the love, but right now like something tragic happened to me, or I'm going through something right now, yo. Can you just please give me your space? How about this? How about the next day, yo? I'm doing deck profiles and all the shit. Come follow me then. A lot of people will respect him more than him being a dickhead.
I feel that,
yeah. You see what I'm saying? That right there would have been more an example. Now back to what you were saying about making it more difficult. I feel like the difference between back then and now is because back then there was a lot of window of opportunity for you to sit there and become successful in this shit. You understand what I'm saying? There was the next great YouTuber. There was people giving you shout outs all the time. There was more live streams. There was more shit based upon this community rather than now that everybody's on the individual spectrum. Like everybody's like, well, the only way you'll be on my channel is if you could do something for me. You understand what I'm saying? And I didn't meet people when I first entered this shit being that way. And I felt like if there was more people that was like that back then than the way it is now, I'm not trying to say, you know, hold my hand, help me get these subs. But what I'm trying to say is that if the people before you, if the people that help make things easier for you to sit there and rise, I think personally, in my opinion, that you should sit there and at least, if you're not going to pay homage to him, at least sit there and at least do something similar to what they did. Because Gage, you was out there when we was grinding, when Vincent was grinding, all that other shit. So I'm not talking about the way how the way these people are now. I'm not trying to compare you to them. But what I'm trying to say is that people that's now, there's no competition out there. There's nobody out there to sit there and say, "Oh, hey, I'm the big time." There was a quick quiet storm for like a hot minute. And suddenly everybody was just standing still. And then that's when it took people to be on this Nicki Minaj shit for them to get better.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? It wasn't on the grind. You wasn't every time you did not put out a video and have to be like, damn, okay, I just put out a video. I have to worry about Robbie putting out a video, Cordero putting out a video, Dan putting out a video, all these other guys at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to worry about that now. Now there's only what, 3 people that you have to mainly worry about?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like now I just like, honestly, as leaders in this community, I just feel like I'm not asking y'all for y'all to, again, I'm not asking y'all for y'all to hold these motherfuckers' hands. But what I'm trying to say is that if Galactic God took time to be like, hey, you want this shout out? I'm going to give you this shout out. You wanted me to put comments on your shit? I'm going to put comments to your shit. I'm going to bring people to your shit. You want to know why? Because if I'm bringing you positivity and you blow up, I want you to pass that positivity forward because I did my job. I'm giving you that positive karma. I want you to sit there and just spread that. Because that's all you want, bro. Because at the end of the day, if I blow up and I put all this love into Vincent and then Vincent blows up, all Vincent's going to be like, damn, yo, I'm glad you helped me out, yo. Like, I really, like, anything you need, yo, I got you. And it goes back and forth. That's all the positivity. But now I just feel like it's not like that.
I mean, yeah, and it's also, I think, the community in itself, not just like the tubers, but everybody has, like, everything's changed for that perspective. Because, like, I did the Next Great YouTuber, I tried to reboot that up. And back in the day, like, it was a big fucking deal. Like, Dan got thousands of views. Everybody was fucking hyped for it. When I did, it's like nobody wanted it or nobody cared. After that reaction, I end up saying, like, I just stood back and I was like, you know what? This isn't worth my time. Like, this isn't worth, like, the effort for it. Like, I appreciated helping people out and everything, but I thought, like, people would, because it has to be mutually beneficial. And I know you were saying, like, that's not the thing, but, like, if it's not beneficial for me, it's definitely not going to be beneficial for you guys. Because, like, if nobody likes what they're watching on my channel, what's make them going to go to your stuff, like, from that video from the Next Great YouTuber? Premise of the competition itself, they're not going to go watch your stuff. So it's just, I'm posting shitty content at that point. And it's
I mean, you're right. I sit there. I understand that point. But also, everything has to be a learning experience. You understand what I'm saying? Everything, like, if you first bring out some product, right? How people can know that you have a chance at being good if people are not watching your product? Feedback to your product, whether it's good or whether it's bad. If you put up a bad video, it's not going to hurt you because people's going to be like, yo, Nim, what the fuck is this guy? It was just somebody else trying to help out. Well, I think his content is shitty. Then he can relate that feedback to this guy like, yo, my nigga, step your shit up. You know what I'm saying? Next time you want to come around, I'm going to give you some hot shit. You know, give me some hot shit and we be all right. So then after that, that's when he could sit there, step his shit up. And then after that, that's when he could understand where the fuck he went wrong. But if there's this guy that has shitty ass content and nobody knows about it, then how does he really know it's shitty or not? Because of the views? You can't blame him on that because everybody's migrated to the big guys. Nobody's going to pay attention to these little guys. Want to know why? Because like what Innovation Yu-Gi-Oh said, all the little YouTubers want to stick together and they don't want to break out. They don't want to sit there and try to reach for that plateau. Like, they don't want to do that. They want to be like, oh my God, well, you know, I feel like House of Champs is this Titan and I'm this villager that I don't even have the helmet on. You know, like, that's the way how people's acting right now. And people need to understand, like, this community is only going to thrive and get better if we put more drive and more consideration and help out each other more. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's not going to get better on its own. This is not a problem that's going to be like, okay, well, you know, if I sweep it under the rug, eventually the dirt is going to go away. That's not what's going to happen.
It's just one thing that I see Lewis complains a lot about, that what were you saying, how there's no bridge between smaller guys and the bigger guys. Thing is he complains a lot about it. And it's recently actually, is a lot of smaller people don't want to reach out in the first place. Like they just want to be the people like bitching down below, like, oh, these big guys never help us out or anything, but it's your job to come to us. Like I remember it was maybe like even just like a year ago to think like I was getting private messages all the time about people asking for guest uploads and everything. And, you know, sometimes I don't got the time to do like collabs or whatever, but I can help people out. Like We Are Yu-Gi-Oh! David, I helped him out way back when the Next Great YouTuber was just starting up on Dan's channel for like when he was about to enter in. I looked at his show, I'm like, hey, you want to come help me here and everything? But like people reach out to us, but like that doesn't happen anymore. Like nobody's reached out to me. Nobody said like, hey, you want collab? Like, hey, can I do a guest upload or anything like that? I mean, yeah, like I said, like some people might just say, nah, I don't got the time for that. I'm sorry. Like I can't help you out. But like, there's not that initiative anymore. They just want, like, all these smaller people want us to reach out to them and say like, hey, like you want to come on my channel, which in reality, that's just not going to happen. So it's just,
I'm glad you brought that up. And the main reason why I'm glad you brought that up was because I don't know if you remember, I did a video. It was about a couple of months ago, right? And I reached out to Mega Capital G, and I reached out to Glasgow, and I reached out to these guys, and I was trying to explain to them how, hey, you know what? CTRFS, you know, he's saying that this community is toxic. That he's saying that this community doesn't want to help out, and y'all as individuals, y'all selfish and y'all greedy, and y'all segregating and all this other shit. So why don't y'all reach out to this community to explain to them that that's not the case, and y'all willing to work together to sit there and make the community better? I got brushed off by Mega Capital G.
Now wait,
and
did they respond though? Did maybe I doubt Randy never reads his PMs, but did they respond to you? Even if it was negative response, did they respond to you?
Sunshine responded to me.
Yeah.
He responded to me. And he was too fixated on the fact that he thought I was trying to make a retaliation back to Lewis, when all the time I was just trying to tell him like, yo, reach out to the community, because they're scared. Exactly what you just said. There's people out there that they just don't want to try to reach out because they fear the rejection, or they just don't want to do that to themselves. And I feel like them people, if all the voice they have is Lewis, because Lewis is the one, let's face it, Lewis is the one that he's like, now he just got middle tuber not so long ago. I think he reached like past 3,000 subs. But my whole shit is that people that's like 1,000 or less, or 2,000 or less, they can't sit there and compare notes or try to reach out to somebody that's like 10,000 or like 11,000 out. They're gonna be like, well, what do I look like? They're not gonna try to give me no chance. So you have somebody that's the middleman. You have somebody like Lewis that's like, okay, well, you know what? These bigger guys don't give a fuck about you.
I don't know.
So now the little guys is like, dang, you know what? I think that makes sense. Like, it's no wonder the reason why the community is like this. Like why they're not trying to reach out to me. Like there's no bridge, because it's not like we telling them, okay, come, let's work together. You understand? Because if somebody needs help, but how could they reach out for help if they don't know if you're available for that? You understand? I just point this day, I got the message on my screen right now. I reached out to this guy, and this guy completely disregarded everything I said and thought it was a retaliation to Lewis. And I'm like, no, that's not like that. Think about the community. I'm not saying don't do it for me. You don't have to mention me. You don't even have to mention VCR. Don't mention none of them. But just explain that this community isn't poison, that it's not toxic. And he completely omitted it. And he was like, yo, I don't want to talk about it no more. Oh, this, that, and the third. So suddenly he's a big timer. So every time I sit there speaking about him, I just be like, fuck you. I don't pay him no mind. I don't give no airtime. You want to know why? Because I feel like if anybody's going to be about them and they're not going to give a fuck about this community, I don't need to like you. I don't need to respect you. That's why I can never really respect Lewis, because Lewis was the type of one he shits on this community, but he's part of the toxic. Like, he's not part of the solution. You understand what I'm saying? Like, he's not telling all these little YouTubers, like, when people would sit there and start with like 50 subs or all this other shit, when I was trying to do my thing, people would come to me and be like, yo, hey, how you do it? Hey, how you talking to Dan? Yo, hey, can you give me the plug for you and Cardero and all this other shit? I'm like, yo, bro, you just got to be yourself. I would talk to these people. There's nobody that's doing that anymore. And I feel like, honestly, like, that's the reason why I could agree with Lewis, but I cannot agree with his actions, like his motives. You understand what I'm saying? Like the shit that he said, unfortunately, it led up to making sense. At the time, it didn't make sense. Because at the time, it wasn't true. I didn't see it. You understand? So that's why I feel like now it's like, okay, well, damn. Now, if somebody that's big in this game is somebody like Glasgow, right? I'm asking you, yo, this community needs a voice. They need to understand the fact that y'all there and y'all willing to help if they apply themselves. Because you said it in a video and you said it in a live stream too. You said if the guy was willing to apply themselves and they give good content, they're willing to help. So why is it that you could be that type of person, but these people, they're not like that, and their struggle was easy? You understand what I'm saying? They came up when there was nothing. There was nobody here.
I feel like Lewis just keeps putting like the negative thought in people's heads, like, oh yeah, we're not, big guys aren't here to help you. What's the fucking point? And then like these small people that watch his shit, they're like, oh yeah, there is no point. What's the point of reaching out to these guys? They're just gonna say fuck you, whatever. But that's just not the case. I'm gonna tell you how to get in with literally that will respond to your messages. Like, you can get in anybody with all you got to do is message him, say, hey, I'm a big fan of your work, keep it up. Then link one of your videos and say, what would you do to improve my content? Don't ask right out of the gate. Be like, hey, can I get a guest upload? Blah, blah, blah. All you got to do is just say, hey, what can I do to improve? That's the type of shit we want to see. We want to see that gets us to say, okay, hey, I'll sit down for the 3 minutes to watch the video and I'll give you some pointers or whatever. But like, that's all you got to do to get it in with literally anybody, because then now we're in your head. We saw your shit. We gave you advice. We hope to see improvement. So when you come back around again and say, hey, can you give me advice on this? And we see improvement, we're like, hey, why don't you come over here? This is really good. Why don't you come? I'll help you out. Let me give you a guest double or something. That's literally all you got to do.
And I feel like nobody is going to hear that. And it sucks. It sucks because everybody now, I'm sorry to say, because this is Vincent, like Innovation Yu-Gi-Oh! I felt like he had great intentions at first, but I just feel like at the end of the day, there's just certain things that he shouldn't not said, only because it's also misleading. You understand? Like when me and Vincent was talking about, smaller Yu-Gi-Tubers cannot benefit off of other smaller Yu-Gi-Tubers. You just can't.
Nope.
Because if your product isn't getting nowhere and I'm not getting nowhere, where's our learning experience from? You understand what I'm saying? Where's that strive? So I feel like go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. No, I think the only benefit from staying in the small YouTuber group is, you know, you get to work on projects with them, and that's it. And where else is that going to lead between you and everyone else? So, you know, further, you can contact someone like, because YGO Tully is he's a smaller tuber as well, and he talks with once in a while, whatever. He reached out to him and said, hey, you mind if we use the name for us small YouTubers? And then obviously the prize would be, or would get a entry into your tournament for the next year. And then we took it a step further and said, hey, let's make them that. No one's done this for their first tournament. This is all Imperium Dilla's doing.
I mean, like I said, bro, like I just feel personally like I'm grateful that guys like Nim Nim, that guys like, you know what I'm saying? Like I came across these individuals in this YouTube shit. Why? Because, you know, it's a learning experience meeting all these guys. You understand what I'm saying? And it's not only that, I just feel bad because it's like there's so many people that have great talent out there and they're fucking struggling and they promote their shit and they have great ideas and all this other shit, but only 1 or 2 people is looking at these videos, bro. And it bothers me because now it's like, damn, now I gotta battle 2 evils. How can I try to save something? You understand what I'm saying? How can I try to save this community when I gotta deal with the middle boss and now I gotta deal with the ending boss? You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now I gotta have a voice. I gotta be the voice of the little guys, but then the little guys is already stuck on Lewis's ways. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But now it's even more difficult because now all the bigger guys is backing up what Lewis is saying. So honestly, like, there's really nothing that people like us can do except like I have to do something dramatic. You understand what I'm saying? Like I have to do something that's outside the circle, outside the box for people to get my attention.
Mm-hmm.
And it sucks I have to be that way. But if I really want to come back into this YouTube and shit, something has to change. You understand what I'm saying? Like something, it has to change. And wait, is Innovation Yu-Gi-Oh just made a fucking live stream about something that he didn't even answer? Motherfucker. But anyway, so yeah, so I just feel like, honestly, I want to help out this community because there's this couple of videos that I saw about these guys. Like they were just funny as hell. They was like these commentators. They made this whole newscast shit. I'm gonna see if I can find their link and shit. But I like their content, and I'm like, yo, this is something I could watch all the time. And you know, it's so sad because they only got like 50 subs, and they've been in this shit for like almost a year. So I'm like, damn, like that's a struggle, kid.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wants to be another Lewis. Lewis just hit 3,000 being in this shit for like what? My daughter's gonna be 3. I don't want. All right, I'm not gonna cut his ass no more. Listen, my whole shit is that honestly, like, I just want people to understand, like, if anybody's gonna watch this video right now, this gentleman that's in this live stream has tons more subs than I do, and he took the time for him to sit there and be in this motherfucking live stream. You don't need to sit there and limit yourself to people that's around your range thinking that you're going to get better. Reach out. Do something. Sell yourself. Break these fucking walls, yo. Because that's what the fuck this community needs. They need something different. Right, Vincent? We tired of this shit. Fuck that.
I mean, at the end of the day, I do my content. If it doesn't reach someone's eyes, at least and then if someone did see it and they liked it, well, at least I know what I'm doing something right.
Facts. Like I'm trying to sit there and get Robin a cosplaying a Dark Magician girl and wrestling in mud, boy. I'm trying to do some shit like that. Trying to get these views, boy. You understand what I'm saying? Nah. But on some serious shit, like, yo, like I'm glad, you know what I'm saying, that everybody out there, they understand what this really is. And I'm glad that, again, I'm glad to have y'all motherfuckers as friends, and I'm glad that y'all can see that there's something wrong in this fucking community and it needs to get fixed. Honestly, because it's not gonna go away. It's not. If Lewis didn't go away after 6 years of disappointment, this problem isn't gonna go away. Facts.com. But yeah, yo, so I'm about to let y'all motherfuckers go. My boy Gage, thank you so much for being on this motherfucking live stream because you made it complete. Vincent was the one that was the bread and butter, but you made it complete because at least somebody that has like thousands of subs could be like, well, okay, somebody agrees with this motherfucker that has thousands of subs, so he must make sense. I'd rather have that rather than just me and Vincent talking about, yeah, we talking bullshit. They're like, these motherfuckers didn't even hit over 1,000. Shut the fuck up. But yeah, thank y'all, yo. I appreciate y'all, and I hope people watch this video. I hope people spread the word, yo. Like, again, this community, it only takes one breakthrough video for y'all to get y'all shit in the door, bro. That's it. But anyway, All of y'all, have a good night. Gage, be safe. Use protection. As always, y'all, it's always the legend. Swerve.
Word.